We are live. We are live with still just as long of a delay as normal, but hey, not quite as bad now. Hello, everyone. Hello. We working? All right, we're good. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Just Two Marks Wrestling Recap Show. I am the Athletic Geek, and I am joined once again by Jedi Jason Kruger. He is back and better than ever. He's got the knack for making things better, like this show, which is not really that good without him. So, if you've never
Hope
seen...
everybody had a happy Thanksgiving.
Hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody's still with us after Black Friday.
Yes. I survived.
Yeah.
The Apple Watches did, but I did.
I survived Louisville... GalaxyCon Louisville last week. Had a great time. You'll notice a few changes in the set, including, all the Horseman autographs and Mick Foley and, some other that just aren't on camera. There'll be a vlog posted on the channel, so stay tuned for that. But we got a lot to talk about this week. We got a prize drawing for our TakeOver giveaway champion, Mr. Glenn Smith. We're going to talk about Survivor TakeOver, talk about Survivor Series. We're going to talk about a big a character change on Monday Night Raw. We're going to talk about AEW. We're going to talk about NXT, and we're going to briefly touch on what just happened on SmackDown. But we'll get right to that. If you've never seen this show before, this is the Just Two Marks Wrestling Recap Show. Jedi and I have been watching wrestling together for over 15 years. We love wrestling. We love sharing our love of professional wrestling with other passionate wrestling fans like each and every one of you out there. However, we're fans, just like each and every one of you. We avoid insider terms because we're not insiders, we're not wrestlers. At the end of the day, we are just two marks.
Indeed.
So, but first things first, we're going to draw Mr. Glenn Smith's prizes. He actually opted not to take the grand prize. He requested that be saved for another giveaway. So we're just going to draw him a figure and a comic book. And Jedi. Let's get that figure first.
Figures. It figures. All right, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eeny, meeny, miny,
The Rock!
The People's Champ.
The People's Champ, The Rock! How about that? That's a cool figure. I've never played with this one. This is awesome. All right, so he wins The Rock.
From his glory days when he wore that jacket.
And comic book.
Shuffle.
There's still some.
It did a thing.
Yep.
I don't know what it is.
Justice League of America #2 in the New 52 run. Awesome. So that's actually some pretty good, two pretty good prizes. So congratulations, Mr. Glenn Smith. There is your comic book. And there's your figure, The Rock. Oh, and there he is. Thanks for joining, Glenn. Yes, so awesome. We will get these out to you momentarily. Thanks for playing, and I hope you had fun playing, and I hope you can enter in the next time. So, awesome. Let's start with TakeOver.
Indeed. That's where the prizes came from. Let's
Yes.
talk about TakeOver, which I admittedly did not watch all of.
I watched it from my hotel room after having some fine Japanese cuisine at the Hard Rock Cafe. No punchline there. That's just what happened. So, Jedi, if you'd like to pull that up. Start at the top. Pull that
Well,
up.
there are only 4 whole matches.
Only 4 whole matches.
Women War Games
Yes.
started it off.
Yes.
I can't pull that up. But
I didn't. I liked the match. I liked the swerve.
That was well done.
I did not like the ending.
Hmm.
I feel like with a swerve, the villainous Team Baszler should have won.
I understand that.
I feel like that's some. You're bordering on John Cena versus the Nexus shit, right there.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I don't know. I was only slightly surprised that they won because I mean, Baszler is always so strong. Ripley needed
Right.
something to be legit.
I get it, and maybe if they would not have had the swerve, I would have been okay
That's
with
fair.
it.
Well, that was to set up a separate story, so you got two different.
Again, I get it, but I feel like it was
I get
kind of
it,
it was
yeah.
too much all at once.
Right. I hear
It
you.
was like the Spider-Man 3.
That's
You
fair.
know,
That's
oh yeah, we got this, we got this, we got this, we
That's
got Venom,
fair.
and we got Harry, and we got the Sandman.
Yep.
You know, it's just a little.
On a quick side tangent, how did they make that mistake twice? Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
They did the same thing.
I'd still rather watch Amazing Spider-Man 2 than any of the MCU Spider-Man. There's a hot take for you.
Oh my.
MCU Spider-Man's overrated.
Oh my.
MCU Spider-Man is the Matt Taven and Jay White of the MCU.
Oh my goodness. Do we got checks? I don't see them. Oh my.
It just I just kind of I kind of feel like not only did the heroine team win, but Shayna Baszler, who's supposed to be this badass, lost when her fucking team was up 4-2. Like, I feel like that's just kind of, that'd be the equivalent of if you had Brock Lesnar, Ken Shamrock, Minoru Suzuki, and Dan Severn in a War Games match against, see you, Ray, against Seth Rollins, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Roman Reigns. And then Seth beats up Roman Reigns, but then Johnny Gargano still beats Brock Lesnar.
Right.
That's kind of the equivalent.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it was just maybe too much all at once to kind of chop the legs out from a monster.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I kind of it seems like rude decorum to call Shayna Baszler a monster. That's kind of how she's been built up.
Oh no, I don't think that's rude. I don't think that's rude. Are you kidding me?
So
I mean, she comes in with that killer attitude.
yeah, you know, if maybe now would I have been okay with in that same scenario? Am I okay with Gargano getting his due, much like Reed it? Yes, absolutely, it's fine.
Right.
But maybe a little too much was going on. Maybe you wait a little bit. Maybe.
It was one of those almost Russo style shocks with but
well done.
Yeah.
Unlike Russo, but it was just kind of maybe a little too much.
Yeah.
A little too much, in my opinion. Still good, but a little too much.
Yes and no on that, I would say. Like, I get that they just killed each other, but the whole concept was they wanted to put their best people on there, on this latest comment. Like, Io and Bianca were not, Tegan Knox was out. Dakota Kai was canon. I mean, Io and Bianca, for as nasty as they can be, are kind of semi-neutral villains, if you will. So it made sense to me. It was weird. It's like, yeah, you guys just beat the crap out of each other, but you kind of had that on both teams. Everything NXT was like, yeah, we just beat each other up. Now we're going to beat these guys up.
And we're going to go more into that when we get to talking about the main event.
That's fair. I just wanted to address the comment. What was there?
Oh, yeah. No. I'm going to build off of that, but we'll save that thought for the main event.
All right, so I only watched the War Games matches, so if you want to talk about Triple Threat or...
Triple Threat was really good. I really liked it. Big Dunn's future of that brand.
I mean,
if you're not already weren't on that bandwagon back in 2017, you need to jump on it now. I really liked Matt Riddle and Finn Balor.
Yeah.
I'm still not completely in the I'm still not big into Matt Riddle.
right.
I still thought it was a great match. I'm not in the. I never said that I thought that Matt Riddle was bad. I just, I'm just still.
You're not necessarily a Matt Riddle fan, but you're not saying that he sucks as a wrestler or anything like that. Just he's not clicking with you necessarily.
He's like. This is going to be me in several people's mind overrating his wrestling ability.
Okay.
I kind of see him the same way I do Okada. Well, he's a good man. I'm never going to say I'm not You know,
Right.
don't show me one of their matches, but like I don't have that connection with them for me to think,
Yeah.
oh my god, Matt Riddle, or oh my god, Okada.
Right.
You know,
Bro.
so yeah. And then
Can't comment on it myself.
the men's War Games match. It was a good match. It's a good match. I'm not sure how I feel about the mystery member for Team Ciampa being Kevin Owens. You know, I get they're trying to establish you as a third brand,
right,
rather than a developmental territory. But I feel like the more and more main roster guys that go to NXT, the more and more it becomes WWE CW.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying WWE CW didn't have potential and couldn't have
Right.
been great or in anything of that nature, but again, I really don't think you can have your cake and eat it too, with it being the developmental future brand, but also a third brand. It's kind of like you can't really balance that. It's, you know, you can't really.
But they have to. They're going in direct competition.
Yeah.
It's AEW now.
But it's. I don't know. I
think Survivor Series established that it's a third brand.
Oh yeah, except for, well, we'll get to that. Yeah. Except for the fact that, you know, not even NXT is immune from becoming fodder to the big dog's big dogness.
Well, you know, I mean,
anytime I start to go, you know what, maybe I shouldn't, and it's not the guy himself. Anytime I start thinking, maybe I shouldn't hate on Roman Reigns that much, I see something like that, and then I go, fuck fucking Roman Reigns.
I was watching something where
fuck his little jacking off motion thing, fuck his ooh-off, fuck his spear, fuck his boring interviews, fuck Roman Reigns. I'm glad Joe's good, but fuck Roman Reigns.
Someone pointed out he was not the target number one for the fans this time, though. It was Seth Rollins.
Oh, yeah.
He's managed to
but Roman Reigns still sucks.
I understand.
He's still garbage, in my opinion.
I mean, he's still Vinny's boy, so...
Mm-hmm. And,
you know.
But WWE clearly does not get what War Games is about.
Right.
Like, there needs to be a roof on the fucking cage. The whole concept of War Games originally was, here's this match the Horsemen can't get fucking out of.
Right.
So Dusty and the Road Warriors and Magnum, or Dusty and the Road Warriors and Nikita, could beat the ever-loving dog shit and beat the Horsemen to a bloody fucking pulp.
Mm-hmm.
And they could send the fans home happy that they saw Flair and Tully and Arn and Luger, or Flair and Tully and Arn and Barry get beaten within an inch of their lives.
Mm-hmm.
But then they could still keep the belts on the Horsemen.
Right.
But the Horsemen couldn't run away. From a storyline perspective, if I was any member of the Undisputed Era, when the match begun, you know what I'm doing? I'm running out of that fucking cage and going, good job, you won War Games. I'm defending my NXT title tomorrow night, Survivor Series. He's got a chance to beat AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. They've got a chance to establish themselves as the best tag team in this company. There's nothing on the line in this match, so have your victory. Go fuck yourselves.
Right.
We got bigger fish to fry.
I see what you mean.
There was nothing on the line. They have a disqualification and an escape involved. WWE does not get War Games. WWE does not understand what makes War Games War Games. If there's nothing on the line in a War Games match, why are you going up to the top of the fucking cage and risking losing your world title in 24 hours?
Right.
That is stupid.
That's fair.
It'd be one thing. It'd be one thing if they weren't wrestling the next night.
That's true.
You know.
They used to not be in it.
You know, and even then, I'm still going. I'm not. I stand by my comment. I'm not hurting myself. Fuck you guys. I'm getting out of here.
Fair enough.
The Undisputed Era should have, storyline wise, been Eric Cartman and went, "Ski guys, I'm going home." Yeah. It's that too. It's just clearly this was done so they could just have war games, so no one else could have war games.
Yeah.
And that they don't get it. Even Triple H, who's as big of a wrestling traditionalist as he is, he still, if this was his call to change it like that, he still doesn't know what he's doing with that.
That's fair. Can't win them all, right?
Yeah. So we go to Survivor Series.
Yeah. I enjoyed Survivor Series.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
I was really surprised to see Roderick Strong. I mean, I'm really surprised to see Roderick Strong win. That was cool. That was good for him.
It was.
Like I said, it was very, very well done, except for NXT became the big dog's fucking fodder again.
Keith Lee, of all people.
Fuck Roman Reigns. I said, I get this. I'm going to get a lot of hate for going, how dare you insult Roman Reigns? How dare you insult Roman Reigns?
Shout out Keith Lee, though.
Oh, yeah, he was awesome.
He's
got hopefully they keep the skyrocket on him, and hopefully he doesn't become like Braun Strowman and become the big dog's fucking umbrella.
Right. No kidding. Well, thankfully they're on different brands, so at least.
But when he gets brought up, is he going to be the big dog's fucking umbrella?
If he gets brought up now, the way they're doing NXT, but
I mean, seriously, I'm going to get a lot of hate for like, how dare you insult him? How dare you insult him? I've said till I'm blue in the fucking face. I'm glad the man is healthy and safe in wrestling again. But I'm not going to fucking act like this is going to, he is a real life warrior and God bless him. But fuck him. Fuck his character. Fuck the fact that they keep shoving him down our throat. Fuck him. Fuck what they did with, making sure that, nope, not even as popular as we, how you want to beat AEW? You want to show that they are the fucking minor leagues in the goddamn t-shirt company you want your fans to think they are? Then have them beat fucking Roman Reigns. Have them clean sweep that goddamn fucking bullshit. If that's what you want. If you want to put a fucking nail in the coffin of the Wednesday Night Wars, if you want to play chicken with who's going to be on Wednesdays and make AEW have to go to Tuesday nights, then you have that brand fucking dominate. You have Keith Lee. I'm not saying you have to bury the main roster. You have Keith Lee put Roman Reigns down and go, I have beaten the face of your company.
Right.
I have put down the last two people that have been the face of your company. Hey.
Yeah.
And then if somebody who isn't quite sold on NXT seeing that on the network, they see that. If they see who, for all intents and purposes, is the face of their company go down to NXT, guess what? I'm going to start watching NXT. And I'm not going to watch AEW. Hey, these guys beat all these big time main roster guys. This must be the place. This was
speaking to the casual fan there, not him. He'll watch it all, him.
Yeah.
Just in case y'all aren't reading between the lines.
Dear my friend. Yeah, this is marked not for kids on the new YouTube algorithm. Did I watch the MLW War Games 2 years ago? No, I have not. I haven't really seen much of MLW. I really like to, but I haven't seen it. But seriously, that whole thing just was... It wasn't nearly as bad as John Cena overcoming all the odds on the Nexus.
No, not nearly.
But it was still the wrong team won.
Fair enough.
The wrong team won, and because...
That was
because 9 years ago, we couldn't have all these rookies looking better than John fucking Cena. Now we can't have all this developmental talent look better than Roman Reigns.
Yeah. I am surprised that they basically just shut Raw out. I understand they should prioritize at this point.
After what happened with Raw dominating last year, fuck yeah.
Not to mention, SmackDown's on Fox, and NXT is where it's at, and so they should have, and I'm surprised they did. I'm surprised we got NXT winning with SmackDown running up, thanks to Roman Reigns, basically, single-handedly keeping them relevant. So to speak, but
yeah, it's just
on the other hand, Baszler won. A little surprising.
Baszler won. Everybody else, NXT did a great job.
I kind of laughed at Becky a little bit. It's like Baszler won, and Becky like, yeah, but I'm cool. And I'm like, okay, I guess.
I am a Becky fan through and through.
That's fair.
Becky's cooling off a bit, in my opinion.
Well, the attack was very, again, she's always compared to this, but the attack was very stone cold. It's like, oh, fuck you,
It's kind of, like I said, I'm going to get lynch mobbed by my fellow Becky fans. Lynch mob, yes!
Nice.
Yes!
I think it's be the name of her fan base, the lynch mob.
The lynch mob.
Hey.
Yes. Yes.
I
fucking wore probably the only WrestleMania I'm ever going to go to, I wore a Becky Lynch shirt there. That should tell you how.
Yeah.
But to compare where she has cooled off significantly since WrestleMania. Not all her fault, but it's just kind of.
It did kind of make me want to see a one-on-one with her and Baszler.
Oh, definitely. I think that they should have a title for title match again in next year's WrestleMania.
Right.
And, how ironic that someone else we have Baszler 2 belts.
Right. Right. No kidding.
But by suggesting that means it's not going to happen. So.
Well,
So you go to Raw where nothing happened except for one thing. Seth Rollins is going to get used with the way he's been acting on Twitter.
Everybody's already turned on him, so I mean, just go with it.
Yeah, go with it. I mean, I will.
Kind of like Bray on Raw, or on SmackDown. It's like, just go with it.
It's funny. I remember back in the Ring of Honor days.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wanted Tyler Black to be champion, and they were saying, "Well, when's he gonna be champion?"
Yeah, because Jimmy Jacobs was over there running his mouth while Tyler Black was.
Well, it's like
having the
Yeah, and
that's when I first saw him, Age of the Fall.
He
was the one.
Well, 2008 they were really building him up, and then they kind of started him winning it, and then when you think he'd win it, no, someone else won. And then you think he'd win, it was a draw.
Yeah.
And then, but everybody's like, oh, we want him to win it, and then when he finally did, I guess they kind of started so much that they're just like, yay, but then they weren't really into him.
Right.
And then, not to mention that when he finally won it, well, that was when Kevin Steen went villain against El Generico, and he was really getting built up on over there. So everybody loved Kevin Steen, and then finally he signs with the WWE after winning the ROH title, threatens to take the belt with him, and then he starts doing his best work, turning into an obnoxious ass. So fast forward 9 years later,
right,
and we see everybody wanting Seth Rollins to beat Brock Lesnar. Only this time, Seth, just toes the company line to a ridiculous level, and people turn on him. Says awful things about his friends. I couldn't care less about him bashing Will Ospreay. Fuck that fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
But so Seth to me plays. He's a good chasing hero.
Mm-hmm.
He's a better villain champion.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Play to those strengths.
Play those strengths and
AOP.
And AOP. Do some with them. I would love it if he was like the. Again, I'm just a mark for this kind of thing because they just don't do it correctly. If he had like this kind of domination villain stable of. But what would be cool is...
We can't all be the inner circle.
We all can't be the inner But what I would really like to happen is for... And it'd be really... I don't see him doing it. It'd be really cool if Seth was delusional to why people are booing him.
Oh, yeah, right?
Like,
yeah,
have him think...
in real life.
Him think that he's doing everything the way things need to be. He's like, I love it, but have him, like, not... Mm-hmm. Play into that he's not self-aware of how much... Of a fucking asshole he is.
Yep. I agree. It sounds good. Because, Balor's, like, well aware, just angry at the world right now. Because they've done him wrong. So, yeah, that'd be a better flavor. And then you got the villain psychopath champion on SmackDown. Mm-hmm. Mr. Split Personality himself.
Yeah.
3 different flavors of top villain on the show.
Well, I mean,
Adam
now that
Cole.
Lesnar's champion
Adam
on,
Cole is so weird. Like, it's hard to call him a top villain. I know he is, but I guess I don't know.
he
Balor's
is, and he is Ric Flair.
Fair enough.
He is Ric Flair in the Horseman days, where he was the villain champion.
Yeah.
But you couldn't help but at least respect him.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
You wanted to see, Gargano or Ciampa beat Cole, but you gotta respect Adam Cole. It's like the same way you want to see Magnum or Dusty beat Flair.
Right. Yeah, it's like that match with Pete Dunne. I mean, it just basically come down to, well, he got you, you know? Like, I mean, Dunne, there was a little bit there where I was like, oh, he actually has a chance. Oh, no, it's over.
I actually thought Dunne, I was thinking that Dunne would win just because be like, oh, Cole
was all beat up.
Got fucking thrown off the cage. I want to also point this out about Tommaso Ciampa. I'm glad he's okay.
Uh-huh.
But if he hurt himself, after all the neck injuries he's had, after doing something that fucking stupid... I'm not gonna fucking cry for him if his career was over after that. You know.
Yeah, it's one of those. Wow, man.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds heartless, and I'm glad he isn't. I'm glad he is okay, and I'm glad that his career isn't over. You know. But if they would have said Tommaso Ciampa, career-threatening injury again, it's just kind of like
cue the shocked Pikachu meme.
Yeah. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? Look, I get you want to... I get and appreciate what you're willing to do for us, but...
Right, but...
that sometimes you gotta stop.
Both of them, when I saw that, I was just like, really? Really, though? Did we really need Ian?
Right. So...
On the other hand, we got storyline Hell in a Cell stoppages after someone uses a sledgehammer. I'm not bitter.
Remember what Brian Alvarez says. A large mallet is okay.
Yes.
But a small mallet. Oh. Yeah.
So, yep, Survivor Series and then Raw. Yeah.
So NXT TV. You wanna take us to the recap there?
NXT. Big takeaway is I believe Balor's the #1 contender now for Cole's title.
It is a dream match. It is a dream match. It's kind of, what's funny is it's both Wednesday night shows seem to be going in the direction of the villain champion is going to have to fight somebody who, for all intents and purposes, is another villain.
Yeah. Yeah. More so with NXT than with...
Oh, absolutely.
AEW,
Mox kind of always could go both ways,
Right, exactly. Keith Lee and Jack... I am not even going to try.
Dominic Dijakovic?
Yeah. Dijakovic.
Double D.
Dijakovic, yeah, Double D. They tried to take the tag titles, but didn't quite work.
Keith Lee made himself a superstar this weekend, though. I'm happy for Keith Lee.
Dakota Kai is still a psychopath.
Despite the fact that he got beat by Roman Reigns, while watching that match, I had kind of that feeling I had when I was watching Andrade versus Gargano at TakeOver last year.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I'm witnessing a man launch himself to the next level right now.
Man, you just hurt my soul a little bit there when you mentioned Andrade's name.
I know. I know.
Anyway, Candice LeRae is still a psychopath. Apparently, that's her war trophy now. That knee brace, Tegan Knox's that she tore off. It's gonna be her thing. Leo Rush is still in it. Cruiserweight champion. Good for him. It's a miracle he's still employed.
It's a miracle he's still employed after he was the precursor to Seth Rollins.
I mean, like, he's good in the ring, but geez.
Oh, he's great.
Whiz. Like, he's lucky he's great in the ring. He
is the definition of a prodigy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's a little aware of it.
Yep.
Rhea wants Baszler, shock. That's about it, really. At least for my little recap thing here.
All right, now let's go to AEW.
AEW. What? No, I'm not professional. I clicked the wrong tab.
Yeah, we're just two marks. We're not professional here.
I like to pretend.
Well, the vote started off with
Le Champion.
fucking Celebration. And if you go on YouTube, it is spelled Celebration with an S-H-O-N, which is amazing. Just really, really awesome ham cheese ball stuff. Sammy Guevara gives Jericho a cardboard cutout of the two of them hugging. Jake Hager gives Chris Jericho a goat named Chris Jericho.
Yes.
They had Chris Jericho's dad, who played for the New York Rangers, running down the Chicago Blackhawks, and anything that runs down the city of Chicago is A-okay in my head. Yeah. Pretty funny stuff. They get beat up by SCU, who were dressed as the marching band members. Mm-hmm. It was epic. Beginning was great. It was hilarious. It was not quite Festival of Friendship good, but still pretty damn awesome.
Also, Best Friends
beat the Lucha Bros. So that's, hey, the tag team division is heating up in AEW, and I am all for it. Cody
Let's
had...
get into the ugly.
Cody had essentially an enhancement win, because I can't really think of anything else.
He had a win over your local talent, I guess.
And then these three random people, one of them being called the Butcher, the Blade, and the Bunny, came out and attacked Cody.
No, you're not selling them on this if they haven't seen it. A random hole started being cut in the ring. And this guy just
from the Blade, I'm assuming.
That's right. You are correct, actually. And this guy jumps out, bald guy in a trench coat, and all of a sudden Excalibur's like, the Blade!
And you have JR
and
being the voice of the people going, who? It's the Butcher! Who?
And then the thing that was running through my mind, have we ever seen these people on
No.
Dynamite before? No.
And this is where I'm going to be very, very critical of AEW.
Yes, I agree.
They do not know how to introduce people.
No. Well, I don't.
They do the same thing with the Dark Order. They have this big epic thing, and they're like, "Who are you?" Yeah. Now they're doing vignettes for the Dark Order. I'm like, "Holy cow!" Like it's with this whole, "Are you being bullied? Are you an outcast? Are you, join, our cult?" And they're really very, very well done vignettes. Where I'm like, you know what? If they would have started with that, maybe the Dark Order wouldn't have been the punchline of AEW. And it's kind of one of those, we have this...
So I gotta do
we have a random villainous turn from Allie. We
have
two guys I've
like,
never even fucking heard of in my life. Yeah. And they're out there attacking Cody. That's the bad. I'm going to, I guess, maybe put my somewhat rose-tinted glasses on, and I will put some things that could be good at this. Number one, here's a side project for Cody. Build up to that MJF match. Yeah. Milk the fuck out of... Make everybody want to see us, that first encounter between Cody and MJF. Here's another side story they could do.
He's distracted for now.
He's distracted with
this. He's got a side quest.
yes, exactly. Number two, possibly with the way they were dressed, kind of, sort of, maybe aligned with Marty Scurll, which could be Villain Enterprises in AEW. Marty being bitter that, he kind of was cast aside. I mean, on Being the Elite, it was, Cody literally cast Marty aside. He's putting MJF's head over his picture going, Marty is dead. He's not here. So, that could have been a subtle hint. Now Marty wants to get revenge on Cody. I was your best friend, and you just tossed me aside for no reason. I wanted to be part of AEW.
Fair enough.
You know, you could have waited on me. You know, they
Right.
could do, and that could be just because they all looked very. I don't know if steampunk's the right word, but there's that kind of.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're saying. Yeah, they kind of did. Yeah, not as much as Skrull, but I know what you're saying. They fit the. They also kind of look a lot. They also kind of look a lot like the OC.
Yeah, because when I think of Chicago, I think of number 2. If I have any subscribers from Chicago, they are unsubscribing right now. I'll give you more of a reason to unsubscribe.
Maybe
Cubs suck, Blackhawks suck, Bears suck.
I will say that it is possible you have people from Chicago that are not unsubscribing because they agree with you.
Okay, possibly.
Because I was basically born in this town, and I will always crap on this town. So
Okay.
I mean,
That's true too. That's
just
true
to play
too.
devil's advocate there, you might
Fair
have some
enough.
people
I don't know. They have a lot. There's a lot of Chicago pride.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
But
that could be
also to flip on the other end of that, if Allie's going to be a villain now, it's a decent foil for Rio, maybe. I mean, she needs someone.
True. I mean, there's.
It's just kind of irritating.
I'm not gonna sit here and
no
tell you.
foreshadowing.
I mean, she did get attacked by Kong and got her hair cut by Kong and Brandy.
Okay, well, if you go with Impact's portrayal of the character, that it could be something like that. Just set her back off into the dark side.
Right.
She was kind of like the bipolar by the end of that.
So I'm not gonna. I don't want to do like the collective internet and be like, oh fuck that, this is gonna be shit, this is gonna be terrible, blah blah blah. Fuck Cody Rhodes,
Right.
because it makes me cool to say that.
But it's very much like the debut of the Dark Order support.
Yes,
Like, huh?
it's like like you don't know how to introduce people if you did. I'm not gonna write it off just yet. I'm not gonna say there's not potential. I'm not gonna say that we could in 3 months be going, oh my god, that this is so great.
Right.
I mean,
awesome.
we did say that. Other than using as a joke, we thought Firefly Funhouse was just nothing more than okay, whatever. This is funny, and we thought the 24/7 title was just what the fuck are they doing? This is dumb, and
That
so
one kind of has fulfilled its prophecy now, but yeah.
Yeah. So there could be something good come out of this, but I feel like down the road we're going to find ourselves going, oh, if they would have done this part first,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we would like this better.
Right.
Like what they're doing with the Dark Order. So.
I mean, I guess props to them for still trying. Like they didn't just
Yeah.
give up completely.
And again, and the part that I really like about it is they're not just going straight into, some people are going to disagree with me, but they're not just going straight into MJF versus Cody.
Right.
They're going to have, make MJF even more of a disgusting, despicable scumbag that has talked shit and ran away from Cody
Mm-hmm.
for
That's a
four.
pay-per-view match.
Yeah, 2, 3, 4 months.
Yeah.
That's a double or nothing or all out 2.
Yeah.
That's a big time pay-per-view match.
Yeah.
This is even really,
Mm-hmm.
we live in the instant gratification world nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it'd be nice to have an old school build. We kind of make a comparison. Flair didn't wrestle Dusty all the time in Jim Crockett Promotions. They made you really want
Mm-hmm.
that Flair Dusty match. I mean,
Right.
they built it up to Starrcade '85, and you thought Dusty had his revenge, but no, there was a Dusty finish, and
Mm-hmm.
then Flair got away with it. And then they made you had to wait until July for the Great American Bash for the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So, and both of them sold out. So,
Yep.
take a cue from that. And
Well, WWE, doesn't do much of that anymore.
it is concerning wanting something like that from AEW because you are dealing with. This isn't the New Japan fan base that are gonna take that ride with you.
I'd
be okay with taking that ride.
Yeah.
You're dealing with American wrestling fans. You're dealing with
Right.
sports entertainment fans. You're dealing with quote unquote WWE type of fans that are gonna be like, Well, why isn't it Cody Wrestling MJF? That's dumb. You're not gonna give me Cody Wrestling MJF? Fuck this T-shirt company.
Yeah, you're gonna have some of that. That's
So, you
true.
know,
I see
but
what
with
you
a lot
gotta
of
do.
things.
It's like you gotta weigh that. You
Yeah.
know, how much can you?
So we'll
Yeah.
see. We will see.
So let's see. Was that? Kenny Omega beat.
Kenny Omega beat Pac. Really good match, much better than their All Out match. And we might be seeing Kenny getting back to his winning ways.
Mm-hmm.
I know somebody who's been a guest on this show a couple times would be very, very happy about that if and when it does happen. So
MJF beat
Hangman
with
And-
interference.
To win the ring, and God had a little issue with DDP. So again, going back to making MJF more despicable, he's won this ring.
Now he's
Have him
stuck in
do
a fight
some-
with the retired legend.
Have him do something to DDP.
I would assume.
I mean, if he's not going to wrestle him, have him attack DDP.
Yeah.
Give DDP a big beatdown.
Yeah.
You know what?
Have
Everyone
someone-
loves DDP.
Have someone swoop in to be DDP's champion for him if he's not going to wrestle. Have
You know.
MJF take him out too. I mean, get to the point where you cannot stand this guy because he's
Yeah.
winning and
Yeah,
backing up his bullshit, if you would.
Yeah. I mean, there's a twin. And make it so like there's the twinge of yes, he's cheating, but he's still backing it up enough
Right.
to where
Right. It's a small amounts of interference from the.
Let's say it's about 10% cheating.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So just make him that like he's still got to cheat, he's still got to be a coward, because
totally,
he can't fall into the NWO trap of we're better and.
No, you don't. Yeah.
But you
don't want him to come
gotta
across.
can't let there be enough of cowardice in there for there to be that damn MJF.
Yeah, he can't be a fighting champion, but he can be like, oh shit, he will, when it comes down to it, he can get the job done,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
So, I mean, and then make you really want to see Cody beat the ever-loving dog shit out of him. Money. Save that match for Double or Nothing 2. Save that match for All Out 2. Don't give it away at Fyter Fest. Don't give it away at Fight for the Fallen. Don't give it away on free TV. Milk that shiznit.
I think this is SmackDown.
Yeah, we need to go back. I know there is the main event, which was awesome, with Chris Jericho and Scorpio Sky.
Yes, yeah.
Really
going
great,
on AEW
really
Raw,
great
I
match for
looked at
the AEW title. A couple times I thought Scorpio Sky had the match won. Jericho, of course, wins it, but then Jon Moxley comes out and, well, looking like Mox might be the next contender for Jericho's AEW title. And honestly, I think Mox should win it. I feel like Mox should win it, and then you could go back to, you could revisit Kenny and Mox for the title down the road.
Yeah.
Again,
Right,
again at a Double or Nothing, at an All Out 2, something like that. Then you could go back to, okay, hey, here's match 2 with Kenny and Mox. Only this time it's going to be a wrestling match, and it's sanctioned, and it's for the title, and then they can have a completely different style match than they did the first time. So, yeah, that is. I think that's pretty much it for the week. SmackDown, anything really worth talking about? I don't get SmackDown on my sling, so unfortunately I got to watch it tomorrow. But
apparently Reigns and Corbin are continuing their feud. He beat Rude, and then Corbin tried to attack him, and I don't know. Apparently Roman snapped and buried Rude under announcers' chairs and threw a barricade at him and was all "Rawr, I'm angry."
he big dogged him,
Apparently.
to quote OSW reviews. Cool.
Bray Wyatt was just a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Bray.
Thanks, Bray Wyatt.
Loves his new toy, the belt.
Yeah. So it's kind of hard to talk about when you haven't seen it yet. But
I'm quickly scrolling through just to see if anything jumps out at me.
That'd be a good match if it had enough time.
Open challenge for SmackDown Tag Team titles: Cesaro and Nakamura versus the New Day.
Again, with enough time, that might have been fun. Still
loaded.
I don't dislike the new Intercontinental title design, but it is replacing the greatest looking belt of all time. Come at me, haters. Yeah. That's still the best looking design ever for a wrestling belt of all time. So.
Okay, looks like this article didn't get updated past that match, so I'm not sure.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yet. Oh well.
Whatever.
Yeah, I attempt trying to get a quick overview of SmackDown, but today I was too busy with other things, so.
Yeah, well, whatever. We talked about the important stuff, which was AEW, Survivor Series, and NXT.
Yep. If anything big happens, we'll mention it next week, of course.
Yep. And that is it for us this week. Appreciate everybody for joining. Congratulations to Glenn Smith. We'll get you your prizes out there again soon. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more content, not just from the world of pro wrestling, from the world of comic books, gaming, anime, and all things geek culture. Go like my Facebook page for more content at facebook.com/athleticgeek89. Follow me on Twitter at athletic_geek89. Follow me on Instagram at athleticgeek89. Jedi does not have social media because he's got kids and ain't got time for that shit. But
yeah, what do you want?
If you have a question for him, just let us know on the. Let me know on one of the many socials. I'll get back to you. And
working Black Friday at Walmart sucks. That's all you need to know. It's my nugget of wisdom for the week.
Nugget of wisdom. Owen Hart was not a nugget. He was a black heart. And on that note, for Jai Discord, I'm the Athletic Geek. We are just two marks. We're out. Have a good one.